And so all of my videos are obviously all about school, but I wanted to talk to you all about organization because the first step in being organized in school is to be organized in your life. This can be pretty overwhelming to try to figure this out, but I wanted to share some of the top things that I have done to have an organized life. So number one is to use a planner. My elementary school required that students have a planner and to write everything down. I must say this was pretty smart of them because I haven't been able to break this habit, nor do I really want to. Writing everything down or using my calendar on my phone or computer helps me stay on top of everything and know what I have to do each day before I even start it. Number two is to write everything down. This sort of relates to having a planner, but you also want to make sure you write down small details of a project or vacation that you need to remember. I always have a pen and paper in front of me when I'm talking to someone about an event and an idea or a project that I'm taking on. My memory is good, but not good enough to remember small details that are important. Also, write down any reminders for yourself, ideas you have, recipes you want to try, or gifts you want to buy for others. If you write it down, you will have a better time remembering it, but also won't forget it, hopefully. Number three is to stay on top of cleaning. Do not wait until the very end to clean up or wait 7 days to clean your room. That can just become overwhelming and it's easy to not want to do it and put it off a few more days. If you clean up little by little each day, you will notice that your room won't get as crazy looking by the end of the week. This is a hard habit to break in the beginning, but it will soon become second nature. Also, let's say you're making dinner and cleaning up is always the last thing we do, or we sometimes will put it off until the next day. Instead, try and clean up while you go. If you're done with an ingredient, put it away while you go and get something else, or clean the mixing bowl while you let something cool down. These are just little things you can do to help make life a little easier and a little less hectic. Number four is everything should have a home. I'm still trying to figure this one out. Most things in my room have a home. For example, my desk is very organized. The left is all of my makeup and beauty items, and the right of my desk is all my school and work-related items. You can see what I mean in my desk tour video that I will link down below. But making sure everything has a home makes life a little easier when you're looking for something. I know that all my electronics like camera, memory cards, lenses, are always put in the bottom drawer of my desk. And if it isn't there, then there's really no place else that it could be. I've trained myself to automatically put anything electronic into that drawer for easy access. This is probably why it's so frustrating that one of my memory cards is missing. And then last but not least is get rid of things that you no longer need. For myself, the closet can be the one place where my head feels like it's going to explode. I ended up overflowing into our guest bedroom closet because I have a hard time getting rid of clothes. I just feel like you'll never know when something's going to come back in style. A great way to fix this issue is to do the hanger trick. When you wear an item and hang it back up, hang the hanger backwards so you know you wore it. After 6 months or however long you want to do this for, if the items in your closet are still facing forward, those are the pieces you will want to re-evaluate and decide if you really need them. You can also create a list of how many items you think you should own, clothes and just miscellaneous items, and then make a list of all the items you actually do own. If you have more items than you think is necessary according to your list, then it may be time to donate. Alright, so I'm not saying you need to be a minimalist in order to be organized, but you will soon realize by doing these exercises that you have a lot of clutter in your life. I think it is hard to realize this sometimes, and it's even harder to realize that all of this stuff could be one of the reasons why you feel so overwhelmed. One of the craziest things was living in an apartment for a year. I really didn't think I had that much stuff, but when we moved out, I could not believe how much random junk we had accumulated. It can get out of hand very quickly. So those are just 5 ways that I have stayed organized. Obviously, some of these things will not work for you, and there are also a lot of other ways to organize your life. But to me, these are the main ones that have helped me become who I am today. If you have any that you want to share, please leave them down below. Thanks for watching.